play that. Oh, they're better than I am. Shit. That's how you know it's gonna be a good game. Fuck it, we rolling with Ben McAdoo's playbook. Ben McAdoo. McAdoo is dope. I gotta break down some weed real quick while this shit's loading up. Ballers. Cause that's what ballers do. I smoke more than the average man. Motherfuckers can't hang with this shit. Smoke that shit you tell your grandma about. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I smoke that shit to give blind people sight. Give light to the darkest night. Oh my god.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports.
Not by the ounce.
It's a fresh start throughout the league here in week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Giants going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. An early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They passed the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Russell Wilson leading them out there, 6-year quarterback who finished his college ball, of course, as a Wisconsin Badger.
One of the more cerebral quarterbacks in the NFL, analyzes situations, watches a ton of tape, adapts his game to whatever is presented in front of him. And despite the fact he's been in the league for 6 years, the future still bright for Russell Wilson.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the offensive starters for Dallas.
The trademark of the Cowboys offense is balance. They start with the running game, the number 2 running team in the NFL in 2016. And while the number 23 passing number may give some cause for alarm, don't look at it that way. They run the ball so well and so effectively that when they do decide to throw the football, it often results in big plays downfield.
Again, it's McCoy. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. For McCoy, in the last 7 years, 5 of them over 1,000 yards.
Underrated in how strong he is through the hole, but the best part of his game, open field, where he makes a whole lot of people miss.
In 2016, he was 7th in the league in rushing yardage. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down, avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
They go play action here on first down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Now Wilson on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. The punter Bosher on now.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
This is taken at the 10. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
As I studied him in college, I became more and more impressed with what I saw. I didn't worry about the level of play because he was running a pro-style system with a plum. I mean, this is a guy who played from the pocket, but also when he got outside of it, made big plays as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And Hallen Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
On play action, it's Wentz. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion.
Nice.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Ooh, no.
On your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards.
Caught a bullet in, buddy.
They need something good to happen right here, right now.
That motherfucker had an opening.
Shit. Yeah, that spin fucked him up there. He was gone.
Here on second down. They'll go again to McCoy. Fighting through and he's got space.
That's some bullshit.
Past the 15-yard
Oh,
line.
shit.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new
Wow.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one.
He just shook my guy off, dog. He just put my guy
Breaking
off.
tackles, creating explosive
Damn.
runs. If they don't take care of this early,
Damn,
look
dog.
out. This guy's got a big day.
Damn, he
You know where
just
he
shook
got
my
that
guy
nickname
right
Shady,
off.
by the way?
I know you're going to educate me
My
on it. Help
defensive
me out.
end had
Mama
no
gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here.
And McCoy loses the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
The D-line ain't.
Shit, that's Kennard. He's not even like, he's like an 82. He's like my weak link in the linebackers.
Now Matt Prater for the
Even
point
he's
after.
putting in work. Oh, get in there. Nice.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground.
So week 1, you already had a what?
There was a tie already.
Damn. They were in preseason.
Nah, I think week 1 there was a tie. I thought it was at
fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit
got all my
now.
little squad I had from the other season.
When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player.
I definitely got peppers.
Create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Yeah, you got Pepper, Colin Jones, and see. What commodity you got?
I got that other one that you got. I got both of them. I got the one I got and the one you got. Because I was like, shit, that's why I didn't pick a few balls on. Like, he still got a little something in his tank.
Yeah.
He all right.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
Yeah, shit, I bet you damn
On second down,
Oh, give me that shit.
Shit. Not Russell. Not Russell.
Dang.
They make so many catches.
Dang.
They're so tough, so acrobatic, so difficult.
Man, you got to hit
It
today.
surprises me when they actually turn the ball over. You know, when the ball actually comes free. It's amazing sometimes because of what we see them do on so many different plays.
Had the catch, but couldn't control it on the contact. New York
Damn,
set to
that was
take
a
the
99
field.
too.
They were forced
Hell
to
nah,
punt
that
last
was
time, and I
a-
doubt sincerely that they'll have to
That
punt
was
here
a
'cause they're gifted
70,
with
my
terrific field
77
position.
I don't
cornerback.
even want to think about the idea
Damn.
that they would end up punting starting with this type of field
Another weak
position.
link
Neither do
putting in
they.
work, yo.
Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Open man right side is Ingram. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off.
Frederick.
That's the king, baby. King Frederick.
Yeah, see.
And the offense
Call him
behind the
the
chains here, a
refrigerator,
touch
man.
on
Dang.
2nd and 11.
Yeah, I got King and I got Draper. Woo. That's about 700 and something pounds worth of dude right there.
Play action. It's Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Here's Wilson. And no escaping this time.
I see
He'll
that
go
little
down.
crab
They got
back
him
there.
for a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
Oh, come on.
Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
He's just mugging him. He's just mugging him.
On
Like,
for his
get him,
second
get
punt.
him.
He'd take a repeat of his first.
Hold him up. Don't let him down. Hold him up. I want to hit him.
He gets
Don't
this
tackle
one
him too
away.
quick.
Boy, it's another boomer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
This will
him.
be fielded at the 17. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39.
Shit. Hey, what was the Cowboys' overall rate?
They were 93, I think, and I was like 92 or something like that. Or something like that.
His offensive mates, the big tight end. And as we look at
They
his
were 1 point
highlights
higher
here,
than me.
sometimes
I
I've
was
asked
like
just
a
schematically,
91
how do you
or
stop one
92.
player? Well, how do you stop a tight end like this without opening up other
Something like
holes
that.
for him?
I was like, damn, they're better than I am, statistically. Shit.
Looking to jam the receivers.
Look at their
the
dude
line
out
here.
there on
Press
the edge,
coverage,
number
look
78.
defensively.
That motherfucker big as motherfucker.
Yeah, because I was like, shit, Gary, you love their little team.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Yeah, they look like they got a
Get
nice
up
little
near the
squad on.
35, right at the
Oh yeah, I'm pretty
34
sure every
here.
team's pretty, you know.
There
Every
on
team's got some good players, man.
When you
Fuck around, they gonna beat you.
execute a drag or a crossing route really well
Yeah.
and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some
Couple turnovers
significant
and you're
yardage in
done.
your tight end on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Second
Game
down
over.
now after the pass
Don't fuck
completion.
around, man. Good job.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside
Damn.
give. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd.
Oh, so you went all defense then, huh?
The contact made the ball roll free and brings up
my first
down.
like several picks, yeah, pretty much, yeah, like my first 6 or 7 picks, or yeah, it's pretty much all defense.
Normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out.
Yeah,
Still a
man.
goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Tenth carry now for McCoy. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3.
Get your ass out of here. It's for real, man. Super League, son. You ain't
And
super.
that's McCoy, who is still
super.
down following the play. Appears shaken up.
You
Boy,
super
now
shaken
you wanna
up.
see
That's
in
what you
quarter
are. You
1 of
super
the new
shaken
year.
up.
We'll be back.
Time to get out of here, man. It's for real, man. It's for real, man. Super League. Super League, son.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Wow.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Cool coming through.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
Oh, how you like that sucker punch? Oh.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's
you
on
like
to
that?
punt for Dallas.
I don't like that too much. It's all good.
Yeah.
So
Go
a
ahead,
short
coach.
drop, but he's able to get it
That's
out.
it.
This is a
Straight
good
rush.
kick. And taken right at the 35. And now running right through it.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking
My
that.
God, was like,
Officially,
fuck your hit.
give him
Fuck
15. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Mm.
Now out come the Giants. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
I feel like I played a lot of football, and then I have to remember we turned the accelerated clock off. That's why.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit.
Yeah.
He'll get it again. And he gets this inside.
I'm like, yeah, I played a lot of football so far. I'm like,
A really nice
that's
pickup
why.
of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Going on first is Wentz. And there's the first
Usually, I think it's better just in case some fuckery happens,
10 more there and another first down.
Well, it's definitely gonna make the game longer. That's for sure. It's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna give you more time to come back if you get down early.
Yeah, exactly.
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
You know that shit. A couple of my games, man, I was talking about shit. It was like quarter was over, like 15 minutes. I'm like, damn.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't
and I
have
was
to
like,
be
you know,
his height to make a great play. But what
he
does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Hello?
It's the fullback with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
Hello?
And the Giants add
yes,
on to
sir.
their lead.
Okay, I can hear you.
Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy.
Yeah,
they just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because
yeah,
oftentimes
man.
they come
we
back to the fullback when it's late
dog.
in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right
they,
now.
You know,
And he got it 6 points on the
doing
board.
it like that gives you a chance to, you know, for you to get more points to build your man up too. Shit.
That time, 5 plays.
Yeah, he's gonna get more plays.
It ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Yeah.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here.
Yeah, I think you'll be default probably like, shoot, I say
What you also have to guard against is
63 to nothing.
play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back.
Oh, they'll score eventually. Somehow they got 2 good receivers.
I'm not saying you have
I'm sure they'll beat me at some
here,
point.
but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Especially the more I score, the more I score, the more they'll start throwing the ball.
And you know what
And they're bound to get lucky
win
eventually.
first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, shit.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
We've been together a little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to run routes, create space and separation, and make those catches downfield.
And sure consistent. The numbers the last couple of years almost identical, and both over 1,000
Or
yard
Draper.
seasons. 2 yards on the
You
carry
never
there. It'll
think
be
go
second
like,
down.
oh, let me just walk right over you.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on
Look
that
how
play. I
big
think he
these
was lucky to
dudes
get a
are.
couple yards
I don't
out
give
of
a
it.
fuck how
Those
strong Eddie
defenders, they
Lacy
rallied
is.
to the football pretty quickly.
These dudes will just pick him up one-handed, like, give me your shit, like that. Get over here.
Last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped
Draper.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to run you down
Wind up
21-0,
losing
trying to
3.
run.
And now it's third
Yeah,
down.
he's gonna lose.
He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a
Can't
loss.
run
Charles
on
early
the
in the
Giants. He's
second
gonna
quarter.
have to pass
And that's
over us.
problematic for the
He's
guys
gonna be
trying to
able
run
to just
offense
run
because
right to us.
that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Oh,
And this is going
come
to
on,
be
kid, don't catch that.
incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, the Camardi brothers.
Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of
Oh,
that
shit,
before
man,
this
you
game
know
finishes.
Carson Wentz.
Right now,
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Look at that play. Look at that play.
Ooh. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
I broke through like all them dudes. Like, oh, get off me. Get off me.
Anticipating what can still come.
Don't you know?
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Damn,
Yeah, who the
son.
hell was
Plenty
that?
more before this game
Evan
is
Ingram.
Yeah, who?
Evan Ingram.
Oh, okay.
Dude, he's a 79.
Damn.
But he's
Yeah,
fast
that's
as hell.
chill.
Prater on to add the extra
Yeah, I
point.
just shook them off like they weren't doing nothing.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this
And
one
hey,
away.
you know what I noticed though on
It's the rookie,
the
Adoree'
kick
Jackson,
return
on the
and punts and
return.
shit.
And they're going to start this drive in
Yeah.
pretty good shape. as
And
they
when you
get
hold
up
it for like
past
2
the
seconds,
30.
it delays their ass.
Yeah, I've started to do that too. I started to hold it
Down
and
for another
like
drive
kind of
comes
change up my
LeGarrette
timing.
Blount. They've given him some
Yeah.
touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe
And also like
keep
my
going with that
power,
well, or do
like
you
I don't
mix
kick
up
it as
more?
hard
I
on
think you mix it up more, try and loosen things
the
up.
extra points and
Get the
shit.
defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
very
yeah,
true,
I
kids.
do that depending
2
on, you
yards
know,
on the
where I'm at
pickup
on the
there. It'll
field.
be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of
Right.
an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Know what I'm saying? But here I got me a 99 kicker, so here I got me a 7-foot kicker, so here hopefully he'll be able to do something.
Yeah, I saw who you got. I was like,
This
oh,
team is not
okay.
going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that
It's all
play.
good.
He came in, made the
It's all good. You can
contact,
have 'em.
just as he's trying to haul it in.
You need it. You need them. You know, you need to hit those 60-yarders and shit.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he finds a
How
man.
do you
It's
catch that? My
Olsen.
guy's all over.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the
Sorry for the
first.
computer. They gotta help them out.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack.
J-Mo
I know they want him to be
sack.
an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
And he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been terrific so far.
You seen that? You seen Camardi coming after?
He don't want no part of that. He's like, oh man, I'm never gonna make it. Never gonna make
Yeah, I gotta go home to Sierra. I gotta go home to Sierra, my baby.
Hey, I gotta go take care of that rapper's
And
kid.
this one hits at the 1,
shit.
continues on into the end zone.
Let me go
for a
take care of this
touchback.
kid. Like,
Carson Wentz,
let me act
along
like I
with his
love
offense,
this baby.
heading
Oh, I
back
love
out
this
there for
baby.
that next
He like my
possession.
baby.
And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes.
Okay.
No interceptions
You
so
telling
far.
yourself that.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. gives them a lead, and they feel
I'm
really
like,
good
wow,
about
the
how
rapper
they're
gets to
playing.
like swoop in
I
off
think he
tour and
expects
go
to
see
throw at
his
least
kid
another
and
one.
I was
shit.
just saying now he wants the first half hat
Yeah.
trick,
I'm
doesn't
like,
he?
oh man, you
Without
taking
a
good care of
doubt.
my
Go ahead
kid,
and
man. Good
fling
looking
him on
out,
the
dog.
field,
Good looking
folks.
out, dog.
He wants that type of celebration.
Okay.
Wentz now to throw. He couldn't quite
Fuck, I
hold
threw
it.
it
Yeah.
too
Got
soft,
hit.
dude.
Ball pops out,
Yeah,
incomplete.
bitch, yeah, my baby ain't hurting
You get a
nothing.
tight end
My
like
baby
this,
ain't
and you
hurting
know
for
he's
nothing
used to
because your
dishing
ass.
out punishment, but
I
here
know, right?
he's
You
going to
taking
have to
good
absorb
care of
the
my
contact,
man.
and as a result,
And when you
unable
gone,
to
I
hold
could
on to
probably
the
smash
football.
this
Second
pussy
down
too.
here after
I
the
could probably smash
incomplete
that shit if I
pass.
want. You gonna be
Yeah,
off credit.
yeah, so
You
yeah,
off playing
fuck child
football.
support. I don't pay shit.
Yeah, you off playing
Wentz
football and
gonna
shit.
throw. Complete outright to Jake Butt.
Yeah, that was a nice
Give him
play
12
right there.
yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Where receiver got picked up the block.
Nice
and
idea,
everything.
nice
Look,
concept
wow.
there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. They fake the give. Now Wentz. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. And he'll be taken down,
Butt
but
is
not
just
before
catching
he gets
shit.
into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile,
Fuck up off me,
mobile,
son.
and most definitely
Fuck up off me,
hostile.
son. You know who my daddy is? Oh. Oh.
On play action, Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Catch it. Oh. Damn, that would have been tight.
Ball loose and brings up second down.
Good play, good play.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of one, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer third of the field, not a recipe for success. That time a loss. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that's caught by Tammy.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby. Just didn't catch that. Watch this catch.
Oh, I'm gonna see it, dog. I'm gonna see it now.
Oh, my God.
32
Look at this dude.
yards. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Boy, it's nice to have that
tippy
big
toed it all the way
target you can
5
Damn.
yards.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, playing here for a
Damn,
touchdown.
son. All I did is hit the triangle button when he caught it, and the computer did the rest. I didn't do any of that.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Damn, Carson Wentz is pretty good, dog. At least so far.
Oh
The
yeah.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now LeGarrette Blount gets set to go again on offense. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make this a second down.
Stupid ass. Runs back for 5 yards.
Here's Wilson. And Olsen over the middle. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Shit, dog, here, you can see that close like that, man?
And the hole closes
What's up?
quickly there. He gets
I said, you can see that close?
38.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Yeah, shit, I be wanting to see the sideline and all that shit.
My bad.
Now Wilson on second down. Room here to run. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Woo!
All right.
Not to turn away any of our viewers, but worth
They're
mentioning,
trying
I
to score. Look at
suppose,
these
no team
motherfuckers.
has ever come back from a deficit of this size
more
and won
deficit.
an NFL game. The largest ever was 32 by the Bills over the Oilers in 1993.
See here, you gonna let the rest of the boys join in on this?
Fight his way forward to about the
If they want to,
48-yard line.
they're more than
Just
happy
a
to kick
yard
a
in the
team.
pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and
That's up to
9.
them. I'm gonna
Nice
set. I'm
job
gonna
by
set
the
like
defensive front there
a
to hold him to a short
day
gain
and a
on
half
first down.
time
Well
limit on this
played,
one.
I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Or at least, you know, something.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh,
Rush gets home as down he
these
goes.
ain't.
Shaq Lawson in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle
Draper
this pass
scared
rush.
him.
It's
Draper
been
got close.
demonstrated time and time again.
Lawson finished them off. They always double team Frederick though. Frederick got to fight through double teams every
3rd
time.
and long. It's Wilson.
Oh, except that time. Oh,
Pressure too
look
great,
at the big
and he
man
goes
move.
down once more.
Look at the big man move. No one could stop that. Russell, come on. Not even Sierra could stop that.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
Yeah, see, I like to see how many points you get for this game. Guaranteed this shit like almost double.
This is taken at the 15. Oh, good move. Oh, now he bowls him over. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
After a play like that, it should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now a play fake. Wentz. Room to run past midfield. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up.
Yeah, you like that, Ron, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm talking about taking 2 people to take him down.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Thank God that guy
and he
that
gets
off.
this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
I thought that was a pick for sure.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Oh, fuck, dude, I didn't even notice that was in the quarter.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter
I got such a big
3.
lead, dog, I didn't even realize. I'm like, oh.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
I got a lot of fast guys. I went all speed, dog. I went for like the fastest guys I could find, dog.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Like all my receivers, they're not like high rated, but they're all fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Even my tight end is a 90. That's why he can get like
nice
his
first
face.
half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
He just face that time.
Handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Throwing now as well.
Ah, damn it.
And he will go down.
I wanted to throw it, dude. He's already there.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback. That has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
On third and long, it's Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to
Shit, yeah, they ain't really extend the game too much longer. Probably about extra 20 minutes.
Just to gain some field position.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will
Depends how much running you do. If there's a lot of running, then the clock will run. If there's a lot of passing, then the clock will stop.
For their first possession of the second half.
Running game.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter does puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
under the category of, well, it can't be us because we're not that good. But could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since what, 2010, his rookie year, and 18 touchdowns.
Yeah, the computer gets the extra 10% boost every game and shit.
Man.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Man, yeah, that dude just is a beast.
And it's been like this all night long.
Him and Draper are both like Draper's 360 and Frederick's 390.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different, try some special.
The defensive linemen, they don't go early like they're, you know, they're there in like the 4th, 5th, 6th round.
To throw on 3rd down, Wilson, he's got LeGarrette Blount. And they're able to get
so I usually, like, when I draft before, like, I'll go, like, I'll take Gary first because the right outside linebacker goes fast. The middle linebacker goes a little bit later. Like, people are all taking quarterbacks and wide receivers.
Going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
Cornerbacks go fast too.
They'll run it here with Blount. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Come on, throw the ball.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
This is Robert Turbin. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Draper.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
You count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Wilson throwing on 3rd and long. Outside, it's complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here's Wilson, and this is incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Here's Wilson to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt, that one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact in that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
El Gigantes. The big blue wrecking crew.
And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35
and he just threw him out the end zone like he was a bag of trash and shit.
The 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown.
An 8th grader throwing down his homework.
About a yard deep.
Fuck this shit.
He'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one to the 27.
Get out of my room.
Yeah. New York set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Yeah.
That one goes for
He's my fullback that I made into my running back.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see
I drafted 2 fullback. I drafted because when I went to go draft running backs, there was nobody really. So there's still all those fullbacks, and then you took that one dude, Marquez, whatever, and then there was 2 left. So I was like, I drafted those dudes back to back. So now I got 1 blocking and 1 running, as my actual running back. Only thing it takes him a second to start going, but once he starts going, he's fast.
Oh, yeah, like a damn train.
Like that, just bowling over people, man. Woo! That's what I do.
11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Just running
and
over
that last
people.
Play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They'll run it now. This is
see, the hell, I said I was going to make a play. Yeah, I'll make it late.
I'll make mine. I'll make mine while I watch you. I'll watch you on my phone, and I'll make mine. I want to make the.
I like when
I want to
you
make
pose a
one,
question
but
and answer it at the same time.
Takes a lot
That's
of time.
exactly where he
Takes
came
time.
from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers.
Something that'll make the damn cover weak as hell.
No gain.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Wentz. Cowboys pressure gets there.
He got stuff on his own guy. Come on. That guy's good.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to
high-scoring games. Washington, 41-38.
Maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of
you never know what teams are going to be really good.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be run over.
Run over.
He'll be marked down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a
huge
man?
He is
number one
big
defense
man.
right
Huge
here.
man.
Well,
I've got to credit them for the defense
number
to
one
be able
rough
to chop that
defense.
big tree and put him on the ground.
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Kendricks coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Call it a gain of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. of the gun. Here's Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Damn, like a pick.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Dallas.
Ooh.
This is brought in at the 21. Shedding the tackle. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again.
Zach
This team
Lawson.
now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Now's a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
3 yards to go on 2nd down. They run Smallwood, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They tried to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top.
Let's get him
big
caught.
play, that often does work, but in this
Get it.
situation,
Oh, they're going to go see it. Doesn't matter if you pause it or what. Get it.
So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
Apparently it does not matter what you do.
when you're punting the ball
block that shit.
and your eyes see the ball go.
Nothing you can
back
do
behind
about
you.
it.
No,
They're just going to block it when they want to block
it.
it.
To the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
Eddie.
Ball. Rod.
One quarter remains here on a
that ball
Sunday
about a
night.
defense.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. And it's
You never
on
know where it's coming
EA
from.
Sports.
Middle linebackers, outside linebackers. I got the water
Back now
boy
here
blitz.
on EA Sports.
Not everybody
A lot
blitz.
of folks starting to
DRD
make
in
their
the
way to the
building.
parking lot. Their guys trail big
You know what
here
I'm
to
saying?
begin quarter number 4.
Got the King. I got the King. I got Draper. I got Suave House and the King. I got Alexander on the outside. I got a young Shaq Lawson. A blooming superstar.
Yeah.
Learning the ropes from the
And
massive
on the outside,
line
they're
that
playing
I've
press
created.
coverage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now it's Wilson. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's the battering Ram Blunt. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
It's 4th and 2, and you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage. So you have to be definite about your decision about where to go.
They'll run again with Blunt. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now.
New York Giants got them nervous about throwing. Got the Cowboys nervous.
On second down, here's Wilson.
You can't wait to get home and see
just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Next to her, under the pillows.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and
they're so
frank,
mean
they
to
just
me.
really haven't got much better.
And all that does
You believe the
is
things they
embolden the
said.
secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and
They
better.
said they was gonna run a train on. And they said you had 50-50
On 3rd and goal, Wilson, and he's going to go down.
Hit there.
Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Shaq Lawson in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the pressure gets to him again. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Giants are going to get the football back. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practice now.
Man.
It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off.
You
guys figure it out.
gone.
When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Now West. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz found his target. It's Anderson. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here's West. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And Ingram holds it in. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. They convert on third with a gain of 22. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
First down, a run with Smallwood. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Wendell Smallwood, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is.
Yeah, now this is the NFL game, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
Damn,
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's Wilson to throw on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, and it's third down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, nice spin. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up.
Oh, damn. Come on, Jojo.
Oh, you touched it.
At the 25-yard line.
Come on.
It's agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's
He
all
made some
on
good
him.
moves, but then he got blasted.
He's
He
got a
cocked
chance
it
to
right
make the
up.
punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football.
He
don't
gains
they?
2 yards all
Got
night,
the
man. I
hook
don't
up.
give a
This is
shit.
Olsen. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's over.
He's
You
been
gotta
a busy
score.
man here in
Going-
this one.
throwing
and
2
they're
yard
showing off
passes
some
ain't
nice
gonna win
footwork to
shit.
stay in bounds.
With those types of
I don't
catches
care.
and
You
the
can do that all
volume that
day.
we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making
Man, get
plays.
your ass down, man. Stop all
And he's
that
gonna
stuff,
find his
man.
way
It's
forward
Superman
here for a
shit.
modest gain.
Come on,
4
man.
yards on the
Got
pickup,
800 pounds of
and
man
that'll
right
make
there.
it
He's
third
gonna
and
run right
one.
over him.
If you're a football
Come
guy,
on,
that's
man.
a pretty run because
Give me a
everyone is in
break.
sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how
I
about
mean, I
the
know
people
it's late
up
in the
front?
game and all, but
Leverage,
damn.
athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have the first down
Yeah, man.
before
Well,
he's
now we got
tackled
2 super
at the
leagues, so.
12.
Yeah.
I like those other guys to get in, but you know.
Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought
Every time it takes forever, they bang.
Still able to complete it. Spinning away. And now running right through.
Oh yeah,
and a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard at the 6-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Oh, shit. 3 minutes.
And he
Gotta
is
get hyped
into the
up.
end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are in for 6. For Blount, career-high 18 rushing touchdowns for the Patriots in 2016. Now he's got his first to start the new campaign with his new club.
And partner, you know how it is when a player goes to a new team. They may miss the old one, but they also want to show them what they're missing. And this is the first one for him. He hopes it's many with his new club.
Trying to build off that banner year he had in 2016. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there. 12 yards there as they move the chains. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively, kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it?
No, I got 2 really good fullbacks.
This late in the game.
And the rest are all just like, regular ass running backs.
I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a
like
defender,
Smallwood's a fucking 70 something or something.
4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Giants coming up on 1st and goal. Remember, they had only 6 rushing touchdowns all of last year. Fewest in the league. Time for a break. Back to finish it off.
He's only rated at 80, but shit.
Yeah, it's much better.
Dude, yeah, he's way better than Alex Smith.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Go for him on the other league.
After having time to talk
I'm probably gonna draft a new one, man, and give me a brand new good team. It's gonna be my franchise quarterback. It's gonna be my franchise quarterback, man. I'm gonna draft him at like an 85 or a 90 or something, and then fucking work him up, man, so he's a Hall of Famer. I'm gonna take him around the country, win the championship.
Yeah.
At least that's my plan. I don't know. People retire, people get hurt. Shit. Gotta stay good. But I got a good team, so
Oh, look at this! Wentz gonna throw.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
don't do that, dude. That's what I was not a good play.
As he's brought down at the 5. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself They finally got one. They finally got me. So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13.
Oh, don't lie.
And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block,
there
find a
more
spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for
He
their
knows
offense.
everywhere, man. Sacking the quarterback,
the
picking it
Giants
off,
offense
back in
out onto the
coverage.
field. And this game comfortably in
Everywhere.
hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a defender. If you're playing linebacker,
I think that's some bullshit.
Who you think's going to get the ball? Where you think the ball's going to go?
Come on, man. My ass.
Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play, he did. So you got to steal yourself at that point.
Tell me that's not. I can't challenge that.
Oh, the Buford challenge.
Contact is going to be
I'm hoping so.
At least they should.
They're not going to
They will
challenge
indeed
it,
try to get 3 more. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
Yeah, I hope they remember.
But until then, this game's over. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together,
I'm gonna start mine, dog.
All right, for sure. That's perfect timing. By the time you end up being ready to go cook some chicken, I have to go light the fire up and get that shit going.
It is an opening day.